Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Spencer threatens RJ, leave Dylan alone? Dylan and RJ Forrester's new romance will be the talk of the town on Bold and Beautiful next week. Electra Forrester and Will Spencer Jr. will soon discover that their biggest admirers have moved on with one another. Since Dylan is no longer a threat to Electra Forrester, she should be ecstatic. Will Spencer, however, will respond quite differently. In fact, according to teasers for Bold and Beautiful, he will allegedly corner RJ and attempt to inform him that he is no longer able to visit his former roommate. Naturally, Will Spencer Jr. will be promptly reminded by RJ that he is with Electra and that Dylan's partner is unimportant to him. Will Spencer was dismissed after punching RJ in the stomach over Electra. At his beach property, he and his girlfriend are having the time of their lives. According to soap opera spoilers, Will never be able to move on from Dylan and RJ, and his partner will soon realize how preoccupied he is. When Will Spencer was attacking men over her, it was all fun and games. However, she would only permit her men to fight over another woman over Electra's corpse. When they were living together, Will Spencer resisted Dylan's advances. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's pregnancy is the only thing that can reunite Brooke and her daughter. By Heather Hughes on Comments, post a comment. Related, television, spoilers, soap operas, hot news, and The Bold and the Beautiful 32. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's pregnancy is the only thing that can reunite Brooke and her daughter. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan Spencer will be determined to find a solution with Brooke Logan Forrester following her heartbreaking betrayal. Hope might be able to mend her strained relationship with her mother if she becomes pregnant. Fans were supposed to infer that Hope's recent comment of feeling queasy was either a result of her remorse or a pretext to avoid spending more time with Brooke and Ridge Forrester. It's important to consider the possibility that it was a symptom of pregnancy. It's possible that B&B is paving the way for Hope's unexpected pregnancy as well as a way to mend her friendship with Brooke. Brooke will make it apparent throughout the week that Hope's actions are unacceptable. Brooke will be furious since Hope and Liam appear to be on the verge of being expelled from the home due to this. Hope will be devastated to learn that she may have irreparably damaged her relationship with Brooke. Liam Spencer will make an effort to maintain optimism that Brooke will eventually change his mind, but Hope will worry that Brooke might never view her the same way again. Of course, everything might change if Hope ends up carrying Liam's child. It might serve as a reminder of what matters most and assist Brooke in realizing that she must put all of this professional drama behind her. As Hope gets preparing for another son or daughter, Brooke, who already loves her other grandchildren, wouldn't want to miss being there for her. If Hope experiences any difficulties during her pregnancy, Brooke may have even more motivation to support her. In summary, given how broken their relationship is, Hope and Brooke will need something to mend it. Hope's possible pregnancy news might persuade Brooke to forgive her betrayal because an unplanned pregnancy would be ideal in this situation. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope and Brooke still have a long way to go before they can fully recover. Make CDL your go-to source for all the latest Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and scoop. Unbeknownst to them, Forrester Creations is in more trouble. In reaction to Katie Spencer's new line, Steffi Forrester and the team at Forrester Creations intended to relaunch Hope for the future. Hope Logan is Katie's new line, which is the only issue. Without Hope Logan, how are the Forrester expected to compete with her? Forrester Creations must retaliate now that the competition is producing fresh concepts. Although Eric Forrester's couture designs are available, the retired designer can only manage the business for a limited amount of time. Eric shouldn't be overexerting himself because his health has been declining over time. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Steffi Forrester could launch Hope for the future despite fighting fire with fire. Imagine setting up two distinct Hope Logan lines adjacent to one another at department stores. After Hope Logan promised to bring back HFTF, Steffi would take her treachery personally. In fact, once the heiress attempted to bury the hatchet, some may even argue that Hope's company swapping was a slap in the face. It's possible that Steffi is petty enough to start Hope for the future without Hope leading it. As the fashion fallout continues, daytime veterans return and other models make their debuts. This week's spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful imply the consequences of Hope Logan Spencer's fashion brand launch. Fans are aware that Morgan Fairchild's character Dottie Bright and Jim J. Bullock's character Joseph Beasley, Dottie's dependable assistant, traveled to Los Angeles for the major premiere and were spotted on canvas. In the weekly Bold and the Beautiful teaser video, Joseph is included when a reporter asks Hope what her mother, Brooke Logan, thinks of her new line. When Hope acknowledges to the reporter that her mother was unaware of it, Joseph interrupts to exclaim, "Well, she does now." Seeing what Dottie has to say about the situation will be intriguing. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's new line revelation was a huge shock. On Friday's broadcast, Access Hollywood's Lauren Herbert played the role of Linda in addition to Dottie and Joseph. Jessica Harris, who portrayed an influencer, and Sophia Gordon, who portrayed a photographer, are two additional non-regular B&B cast members. Lastly, Logan models who took part in the fashion show included Marquetta Lim, Megan Utero, Elena Mozikina, Cassandra Gibbs, Mia Hanna, Zuzu, Lex Savides, and Bella Drew. Hope's new life in the House of Logan is teased by Annika Noel. Hope Logan can now start working in her new office at House of Logan after ripping off the metaphorical band-aid and finally breaking the news to the public. Hope was assured by Liam Spencer and Aunt Katie that their new fashion company would fulfill her ambitions. Hope has always been marginalized at Forrester Creations, but now is her moment to shine. In one way, she's so proud and feels like she's setting out on her own, but at the same time, she knows that this is a huge betrayal and she's terrified about the fallout, Noel revealed to the outlet. Because of the way they handled it, there will be some blowback rather than a totally happy occasion, but she believes the risk is worth the gain. Naturally, Hope still has a long way to go in mending her relationship with her mother, Brooke Logan. Will's loyalty to Logan is perceived by Elektra as a betrayal. Bill Spencer discussed his girlfriend with his youngest kid this week on The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill foreshadowed a lot when he advised Will Spencer Jr. to not worry about his girlfriend and to keep his personal and work lives apart. It is clear that their firm would become a problem in Elektra's relationship because the writers took the time to have Bill lecture his son about keeping his relationship out of their business. After just 1 week of employment, Elektra Forrester had already attempted to extract information from her boyfriend regarding Katie Spencer's new designer. The team at Forrester Creations was astounded by how expertly designed Deke Sharp's new collection was, down to the jewelry and accessories. Elektra will confront her lover about his family obtaining the Hope diamond when everyone in the office is obsessed with Hope Logan's. Will's girlfriend is appalled that Dollar Bill Jr. withheld that delicious information from her since she is aware of the jewel. Elektra Forrester seemed to believe that Will Spencer Jr. cannot conceal anything from her since they are dating. What more is Will concealing from her if he withheld his family's business plan? Do you believe that Elektra is acting absurdly? Is Elektra destined to fail? Surprising reunions ahead for 4 couples whose love stories are far from over. Melissa Dillon and Will Spencer come first. Dillon has been making an effort to respect the limits of Will's relationship with Elektra Forrester, particularly since Elektra has decided to rekindle their friendship. Now that Dillon is working as Elektra's assistant, the two women are also working closely on the jewelry line. It's simple to see how this could result in future betrayals. Because of his position at Logan, Will is keeping some important secrets, which may eventually cause issues with Elektra. When Will struggles to keep up his connection with Elektra, will Dillon and Will get back together? Depending on how things work out, Will and Dillon may have another opportunity to pursue their romance. It's probable that Elektra will be pulled back into R.J. Forrester's sphere when their romantic relationship takes a turbulent turn. R.J. might be quick to back Elektra, giving them a chance to rekindle their relationship. Despite his efforts to move on with Dillon, R.J.'s heart still longs for Elektra, and he might jump at the chance to win her love once more. Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp may still have feelings for one another. Sheila has stated that she does not want a divorce and has even proposed that they become friends. In addition, she is postponing completing the divorce papers in order to get 2 days per month to see Hayes and John Finnegan. Sheila may use her friendship with Deacon to get him back if Taylor Hayes persuades Steffi Forrester Finnegan to move forward with the divorce. They may easily rekindle their romance because Deacon has a soft spot for Sheila, especially if problems develop in his relationship with Taylor. Sheila could undoubtedly cause some controversy given her past. In the end, Remy Price isn't prepared to give up on a new beginning with Deke Sharper. Even while Deke has been resisting Remy's attempts to get back together, there's a potential that Remy may finally win him over, which could result in a tumultuous new chapter. Given Remy's problematic past, Deke may be exposing himself to a number of problems if he starts to think that his ex has genuinely changed and is prepared to give him another chance. Stay tuned for further romantic developments and surprises as Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that there may be more to these 4 love stories. Katie's pressure, Hope's guilt, and Will's difficult decision. Let's begin with Will, who will encounter yet another ethical conundrum. Everyone is already under pressure from Logan to keep secrets from those they love. Although Katie Logan Spencer and Bill Spencer have their own motivations, this puts Will in a difficult situation. Will has already been under pressure from Electra Forrester to reveal the identity of the designer. Will is being expected to uphold another promise, even if he has fulfilled previous one. Logan has a jewelry brand that will compete with Forrester Creations, which is the secret. It implies that Electra will have serious competition in addition to FC. The young man is unsure about his ability to hide anything like this from Electra. There are already indications that Will and Electra's situation could go south. Electra has been plotting with Melissa Dillon while Will has been preoccupied with Logan. So, I'm curious as to who will discover the HFTF diamond. With Will hiding secrets, Electra might find herself growing closer to RJ Forrester, Logan or FC? But I'm curious about how Dillon's new romance and job will be impacted. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Hope narrowly avoided being discovered by Brooke Logan Forrester. Brooke believes that Deke Sharp is Katie's new designer for the time being. Hope is feeling more and more guilty as Brooke keeps asking her questions. I predict that Hope's situation will become extremely uncomfortable, particularly in light of Brooke's persistent pestering. Brooke wants Hope to go to the couture show at the same time. Katie will say anything to maintain Hope's support. I wonder whether Hope may suddenly alter her mind, even though Katie is a strong and desperate woman.